The World Tag League 2018 Finals is in the books. Time for my review, as Hiroshi Tenzan, Satoshi Kojima, Manabu Nakanishi, and Yuji Nagata taking on Eiichiro Yoshida, Shota Umino, Toa Henare, and Togi Makabe. To start this show off here is Nakanishi and Henare start off this opening match, as they quickly tags in. Shota Umino does Toa Henare. Umino and Henare hit a double team move, and Nakanishi kicks out. Tenzan and Kojima beat down on Umino. Tenzan with a snap suplex. Yoshida breaks it up at 2. Umino hits a big drop kick and then makes the hot tag to Makabe, clears house. Exploder from Yuji Nagata. Makabe kicks out at 2. Kojima with his machine gun chops in the corner. All hell breaks loose. Everybody gets in the ring. Henare with a flying shoulder block off the top rope on Tenzan. Looked great out there. Henare, he's gotten a lot better. You've really seen the strides of improvement from the beginning of the year to here now at the World Tag League. Leaps and bounds better. Koji cutter from Kojima, goes for a layer. Yoshida counters over the backside. Kojima kicks out at 2. Yoshida goes off the ropes, runs into a lariat from Kojima, who picks up the win. No surprise there, of course. Bless Satoshi Kojima and Yuji Nagata. We must protect them at all costs. But, really no surprise there with the veteran team getting the win over the Young Lions there. As next match, KS, Azuka and Minoru Suzuki taking on best friends Michael Elgin and Jeff Cobb. Suzuki gun jumpstart the match for the bell ring. Suzuki chokes out Chuck Taylor with a chair on the outside. Elgin and Davey Boy Smith Jr. trade strikes inside the ring. Beautiful German suplex with a bridge from Elgin that gets a 2 count. Cobb and Archer get tagged in. Lance Archer hits a pounce on Cobb. Sidewind, a suplex from Jeff Cobb, followed up with a standing moonsault, gets a 2 count. Chucky T and Suzuki get tagged in. PK kick from Minoru Suzuki there, as Azuka and Beretta are now the legal men. As a corner attack from Suzuki gun, followed up with an awesome pop-up double team move onto Beretta. Azuka grabs the metal claw gimmick, but before he can use it, Chuck Taylor comes in with a chair and takes out Suzuki gun. And the referee throws out the match there. Eventually, Cobb and Elgin try to stop him, but they get hit with the chair as well. All hell breaking loose there. Chuck keeping up with the chaos gimmick that he's kind of going with and just taking out everybody in sight besides Beretta with a chair. Best friends get into a bit of a shoving match on the exit ramp to the side there, building up more of Chuck Taylor's crazy gimmick. I really am intrigued in how this all plays out. This is really going well. I hope it doesn't just tend off. It just doesn't taper off with just Chuck slowly getting not booked as much, and they kind of make a payoff for it. As Suzuki Gun versus Chaos 6-man tag match next up here. Yoshinobu Kanemaru, El Desperado, and Zack Sabre Jr. taking on Tomohiro Ishii and Roppongi 3K. Ishii and Zack Sabre Jr. start this off. Show and Desperado get tagged in. Roppongi 3K with some double team offense on Desperado. Yo gets tagged in. Dragon screw leg whip followed up with a back elbow in the corner into a neck breaker from Yo. Fun little spot with Yo catching Desperado's leg, pulling him into the splits, hitting him with a drop kick. Big spine buster from Desperado on Yo. Ishii and Zack get tagged in as Zack puts Ishii into an arm bar, but he doesn't tap out. Kanemaru gets tagged in, jumping DDT off the metal rope. All hell breaks loose. Roppongi 3K do tandem dives to the floor. Ishii hits a brainbuster on Kanemaru, getting the 1, 2, 3 there. Some fun spots throughout the match. Zack Sabre Jr., Ishii sequences were great. That's all you can ask for. You're building up more of people wanting to see that Zack Sabre Jr. Tomohiro Ishii match at Wrestle Kingdom 13. There's Bullet Club vs. LIJ 6-man tag. Yujiro with no manager, fucking shame. No pie eater from this show, as Bushi and Chase Owens start this off. For the first 30 seconds or so, immediately wanted to see more between these two. Chase Owens is actually a really good base for his juniors, and it showed here with him and Bushi, which is kind of something you don't really see a lot from Chase Owens. Usually he's just kind of thrown together in tag matches, multi-man matches against heavyweights, but here, start with Bushi, you could really see him and how well he is at the base, and you're just kind of want to see more. I wish that he would slim down and be a junior and do like that basing shit for actual juniors and matches, but we'll never see it, but only in multi-man matches. As Yujiro gets tagged in and calls for Naito, fucking tremendous, gets a big pop in the crowd. In comes Naito, And they, touch for a little bit, nothing too crazy. Bushi gets tagged back in, though. Chokes him out with a t-shirt. Shingo gets tagged in. Hangman gets the hot tag from Yujiro. Does his fall-away slam, kip up, tope to the floor combo. Goes for the slingshot lariat, but Shingo blocks it. Chase Owens and Bushi get tagged back into the match. Sweet combo move from Chase Owens on Bushi and Naito. With a reverse DDT on Naito while also slamming Bushi on top of Naito. As step-up tornado DDT off the ropes from Naito, though. Chase Owens blocks the Destino from Naito, but Naito goes for it again, and he hits it. And he picks up the win. Really fun to see Naito and Yujiro work together again, as always. That's always a pleasure of mine to see. They're just so awesome as No Limit. It's a shame we'll never see that again, even though, Naito is tremendous and doesn't need the tag team that him and Yujiro were, but Yujiro desperately needs it. He's a lost man out here without his ladies on his arms, and no limit. He's a man. He's just there. He's just a waste of space. But man, Chase Owens looked really good too. That's something. Didn't really think going into it. Didn't think Chase Owens would have a great showing here in this match, but I mean, the double combo move on Bushi and Naito, and how well he was with the base. Really, him and Bushi, man, they have some great chemistry. I wouldn't mind seeing them work together in the future. As next match, Bullet Club OGs taking on Kazuchika Okada, Toru Yano, and Kushida. Jay White's Bullet Club shirt. It's cool he adopted the Bullet Club logo shirt design for him and with the Bullet Club OGs. As, you don't fucking see that anymore. Hardly, even when Omega was champ, he just kind of had... He'd do his, the Kenny version, but he'd rarely use it. He'd only wear it for fucking the house show matches type of thing, when he'd wear those house show tights. Okada and Yano and Kushida, they slide into the ring and jumpstart this match. A bit of a dream team, double team to start this off with Okada and Kushida. Just when it was happening, it's like, fuck, they'd be an awesome team. Like, man, this is awesome. But Kushida and Ishimori start this off. Fuck, they are going to kill it at Wrestle Kingdom. That's going to be fucking crazy. As just the glimpse here, just immediately, I was like, man, that's going to be fucking awesome. Jay White and Okada fighting the ramp while Kushida and Ishimori are in the ring. Fale gets tagged in. Oh shit, we get Fale versus Kushida. Ooh, that's what the thing I love about New Japan's split weight division is sometimes you get these moments in these multi-man matches and just like kind of in awe of the situation, of just like an oh shit moment of like, oh no, Fale's gonna kill him here with this heavyweight and junior. Like, this shouldn't happen, but big backdrop. Kushida takes just a big back body drop, looked great, and Fale though immediately tags out after the back body drop to Ishimori back in. Ishimori and Kushida make the hot tags to Okada and Jay White, who collide in the center of the ring. And yes, we get Yano and Fale in the ring at the same time, as Yano clobbers him with a buckle pad in the back. Yano's getting some momentum. Geto trips him up. Bullet Club OGs with a corner attack on Yano. Big splash from Fale on the Yano. Kushida has to break it up at 2. Fale goes for the grenade. Okada breaks it up. Yano does a backslide on Fale, who kicks out at 2. Fale hits the grenade on Yano, picking up the win. A mere seconds later, Okada attacks Jay White, hits the dropkick, goes for the Rainmaker. Jay White counters it into a sleeper suplex. Ishimori hits a bloody cross on Kushida. Fale goes for the bad luck fall, but Togi Makabe leaves the commentary table, uses his chain to beat down on Fale and chase off the Bullet Club OGs. Good fucking stuff there, though, from the match and the post-match. The match was really well done as far as promoting those guys as Wrestle Kingdom matches, and also just kind of the fun little Yano and Fale. Yano kicking the shit out of Fale. As next match, Ryusuke Taguchi, Dave Finlay Jr., Juice Macho Man Robinson, and Hiroshi Tanahashi taking on the Elite, Marty Scurll, the Young Bucks, and Kenny Omega. Omega and Tanahashi have a stare down before Taguchi and Scurll start this off. Taguchi and Scurll do the mirror spots to start this off. Crowd love it. David Finlay Jr. and Nick Jackson get tagged in. Corner attack on Nick Jackson from Taguchi Japan. The man that can't be elbow dropped, Ryusuke Taguchi, dodged all 4 elbow drops from all 4 members of the Elite there. The Elite tried a counter attack on Tanahashi, who fight them off. Interesting how much the Elite in this match just look out of sync and kind of look like a bunch of just not in the same realm as the team across from them. It's just weird, really they're the more coherent team you would think, as far as just maybe just as a Western audience member here looking into this New Japan match. You just assume they would get their shit together, but here, they've been countered. A lot of tag teams moves have been stopped. The shine was really just on Taguchi Japan. Didn't really see that going into this match. I thought it'd be more of an even playing field here, but I digress here. So, the Elite get Irish whipped into Taguchi's ass with Omega stopping and going for the one-wing angel. Taguchi fights it off. 4-man super kick on Taguchi. Tanahashi has to break up the pin. Omega hits a V-trigger on Tanahashi. Tanahashi sells it like he just got shot. Tremendous, as assisted pop-up meltzer driver from Omega. And the Young Bucks on to Taguchi there as the Elite get the win. Surprised at how the match was put together. I talked about it kind of midpoint in the match, but just, the crowd, they were just dead, for the finish, and made very little noise when Omega and Tanahashi were trading strikes there towards the end. And, Omega wearing the house show tights and the t-shirt for the match. I get the gimmick of why he does it. I usually think he does it at the right shows, but here I just think it was a mistake to do that. I think it hurts the importance of, obviously, not only the match here, but the situations where him and Tana are just, whenever they're interacting, you just kind of think of it as just creates an instant, Omega doesn't give a shit about this match, and not taking Tana seriously to build up, seriously during the build-up for their match. And you could argue that's a bit of a reach and say, Max, it's just a fucking 8-man tag, brother. Like, nobody is going to remember this, but I figured it was just an important show enough to give a shit. He's an IWGP Heavyweight Champion, for Christ's sakes. If I took a poll and just took a screenshot of the match and just was like, alright, who's the champion in this match? I doubt people would say the guy wearing the fucking t-shirt in the match. That's just, I don't know. That's just me. That's just a griping point, I guess. I try to be positive, but listen, this is just I just don't want them to fuck this up, I guess. They're not going to fuck it up. It's going to be great, their match, but it's just, come on. Like, you couldn't have given, just no one could have stepped him aside and be like, listen, brother, maybe not do the house show tights, gimmick, and shirt for a finals of the World Tag League show. Like, come on. As number one contenders match for the never openweight title, as Will Ospreay taking on Tai Chi. No Miyohabe either for Tai Chi. Fuck, did New Japan just ban all the women from this fucking show? Did I miss the memo here? I mean, what the fuck? Like, I don't want to be, like, pro-women on the show. Like, listen, if they have their place, they have their place on the show, but they add to the characters. Most of them do. Yujiro and Pie Eater. Miyohabe and Tai Chi. They're a combination package. They're a combo deal. Their characters, they're not above one another, they're combined. They need each other here. And it's just, I don't know. I don't like it. I hope that's not a recurring theme for New Japan going into the 2019. As I digress here, as Tai Chi starts the match using the mic stand during Ospreay's entrance. Tope Suicida from Will Ospreay. They get back into the ring, back handspring kick from Ospreay. Tai Chi catches Ospreay with an enziguri. Tai Chi with a soul butt into a head kick, covers Ospreay, who kicks out at 2. The pants are off. Tai Chi means business, goes for a super kick, only to be cut from a super kick from Will Ospreay. Their shooting star press from Will Ospreay. Tai Chi gets the knees up, falls up with a ghetto clutch. Ospreay again kicks out. Tai Chi fucking murders him with a lariat. Ospreay somehow kicks out. Will blocks the final stop powerbomb, only to eat Kawada kicks from Tai Chi. Drops down off the powerbomb, goes for the Os Cutter. Tai Chi blocks it. Tai Chi goes for it again. Ospreay counters into a Rana. Saito suplex from Tai Chi, final style powerbomb. Ospreay kicks out. Canadian Destroyer from Ospreay follows up with a small package. Tai Chi kicks out at 2. Ospreay goes for the Stormbreaker. Tai Chi drops down out of it. Standing Spanish Fly from Will Ospreay there. Question mark kick. Follows up with a Stormbreaker, and Ospreay gets the win, punching his ticket to the Wrestle Kingdom 13 show for the never openweight title match there. And now we get to see who he gets to challenge as the co-main event, Kota Ibushi vs. Hiroki Goto for the never openweight title. Goto and Ibushi start this off with a handshake. Ibushi tries to walk away from Goto, but Goto brings it back in. Goes for the Uragoshi, but Ibushi stops it. Goto lariats Ibushi on the apron, and Jesus Christ, Ibushi lands right on his neck and the back of his head on the apron. Fuck, that was just brutal. He's fucking, oh man. That man, when he just sells shit, it's just all neck and all the back of his head. It's fucking brutal. Goto puts Ibushi in the pretzel here, stretches him out. Something you don't really see a whole lot from Goto is his ground game in the wrestling matches, and especially in a never open-weight title match. Usually it's just a bunch of strikes and a bunch of standing, but here, going to the ground here. As a golden triangle moonsault from Ibushi. Ibushi with a kick to the chest, falls up with a standing moonsault. Goto kicks out at 2. Goto with a Saito suplex. Goto and Ibushi start trading forms, just beating the shit out of each other. Goto with a wheel kick in the corner. Ibushi murders him with a lariat. Follows up with a head kick that just floors him. Fucking murdered him with it. As Ibushi goes for the Kamagori, Goto blocks it. Goto hits a Uragoshi. Goto chokes out Ibushi with a sleeper hold. Tries to go for the GTR, but Ibushi counters it with a roll-up. Goto goes for the sleeper again. This time, though, Goto goes for an awesome cradle that Ibushi kicks out of. That was an awesome-looking cradle. Just, Goto's just pulling shit out of nowhere here. He's just doing cradles and fucking doing ground submissions. Like, what the fuck's he doing here? This is crazy. As Goto counters the lawn dart, Ibushi lands on his feet with a German suplex. Standing Kamagori from Ibushi. Follows up with a normal version of the Kamagori and picks up the win. Kota Ibushi, the new never openweight champion, as Kota Ibushi versus Will Ospreay, now set for Wrestle Kingdom. Fuck, that's gonna be insane. Just a good fucking match here, though, as, Goto busting out some great shit from the ground, like I said, those submissions and the cradles. He doesn't really do that, so it's always nice, when he does something, just pull shit from the past and just kind of like, here you go. Here's something different, and post-match we get to see Ospreay and Ibushi. They do a stare down. Ospreay grabs the microphone and says he's been waiting for this for a long time. This is a dream match and how it's perfect this is going to happen on Wrestle Kingdom 13. And I can't wait, man. This Wrestle Kingdom card's looking fucking stacked. It's just going to be crazy. But we're going to see who's going to face God at old Wrestle Kingdom 13 here in this main event. World Tag League Finals. Evil and Sonata taking on Tama Tonga and Tongaloa. God. Guerrillas of Destiny here as Jado jumpstarts the match with a kendo stick strike to the back of Evil. Sonata and Tama Tonga go up back to the other entrance there, the side entrance, way to up against the wall. They have to rush back into the ring before the 20 count. Sonata with a drop kick on both members of God. Tongaloa with a corner superplex there. Sonata gets involved, Jado gets involved again on the outside, hitting Evil with a kendo stick. Tower Doom spot, I fucking love it. Love me a good Tower Doom spot. Evil with a lariat on Tongaloa. Double leapfrog dropkick spot from Sonata on the Tama Tonga. Sonata takes out both members of God and Jado with a springboard crossbody to the floor on all three of them. As powerbomb into a neckbreaker combo from God. Sonata kicks out at 2. Jado hits Sonata with a kendo stick. Tama goes for a roll-up. Sonata kicks out at 2. Magic Killer on Sonata. Evil breaks it up. God go for the middle rope powerbomb into a neckbreaker combo, but Sonata counters it with a rod off the middle rope. Red Shoes gets taken out. Jado comes into the ring looking to hit Sonata again with the kendo stick, but Magic Killer onto Jado from Evil and Sonata. Superman punch from Tama Tonga onto Evil. Skulls in from Sonata. Everything is Evil on Tongaloa. Just everything is getting thrown in. We're getting finishers left and right. Evil blocks the gun stun. Hits the Magic Killer on Tama Tonga. Tama somehow kicks out at 2. I couldn't believe it. Darkness falls from Evil. Followed up with a moonsault off the top rope from Sonata. And Evil and Sonata pick up the win. Going back to back in the World Tag League. Sonata and Evil get the trophies. And on cue, out come the Young Bucks. Matt and Nick Jackson say they should be the next challengers for the IWGP Tag Team titles. We've got ourselves a triple threat for the IWGP Tag Team titles on our hands at Wrestle Kingdom 13. As that will do it for the show. Pretty proud on how correct I was on this card in the predictions as far as the preview video. I mean, just called the fucking Young Bucks coming out. pretty much all the finishes I got right. I don't think I didn't call the Chuck Taylor DQ finish, but other than that, pretty much called the whole show, which is not too impressive, you could say. I mean, it's pretty much standard of what was going to happen on this card. Nothing too crazy, nothing too outlandish, but, just, it is what it was, I enjoyed it, as far as the show. It wasn't terrible or anything, but it was just kind of, the last three matches, too, as far as match of the night, I'm giving it to Ibushi and Goto. Honestly, you could give it any of the last three matches, from the Ospreay Taichi match, Goto and Ibushi, or the finals match with God and Evil and Sonata. All three matches were solid, as solid stuff in the show in general. As that will do it for New Japan in 2018 as far as previews and reviews on the channel. They got the Road to Tokyo Dome shows coming up here to end out the year. As the Wrestle Kingdom preview will be uploaded January 2nd of 2019. So there'll be no more videos for the year. What a hell of a year, though, this has been. This all started because I had notes to preview Wrestle Kingdom 12 for somebody else's channel. They were doing a video. We're wanting to do a preview video. Never got a chance to do it. So I said, fuck it. I'll do it on my own channel. And the response was great. Had a fun time talking about New Japan, and it made it a important factor for the channel for the rest of the year. I want to do more Japanese wrestling previews and reviews in the future of 2019. If you don't know, I do watch All Japan, Dragon Gate, Noah, as well as New Japan. The problem is I don't watch it in a timely manner, if that makes any sense, for previews and reviews. Obviously, I could probably do previews pretty easily, but I always feel awkward doing previews and not reviews, if that makes any sense. Though, I wouldn't mind, I did that with the Champion Carnival. As much as I love the Champion Carnival from All Japan, and I would have loved to have done a review of it, I just didn't think I would do it in a timely manner, because also the G1 was coming up. It was just going to be a timing issue as far as that. But next year, it's in the plans. And also the Global League. Missed out on that. I was going to preview that, and I missed it by a day. I got the date messed up. I thought it was one day, but it was the other day, and I was just like, shit. I was so excited, though, Takashi Sugiura, Nakajima, and fucking Keno, and Naomichi Marufuji. A lot of awesome talent in that fucking Global League. Hopefully you guys have been checking that out throughout the month last month of November. As, Dragon Gate 2 also, I've loved Dragon Gate for years, and with Pac now in it, I think a lot of people want to know more about Dragon Gate that haven't really known about Dragon Gate, maybe just watching because of Pac. It is it's a timely manner now to talk about Dragon Gate. It's a big deal, I think. It would bring in more eyes to the product if they knew more what was going on besides just Pac. As for 2018, I do have a surprise video that I want to do to end out the year. That will hopefully turn into a yearly tradition for the channel in the years to come. But again, the Wrestle Kingdom 13 preview. It's gonna be like it was last year with the Wrestle Kingdom 12 preview, with using real footage from New Japan and talking about it. And it's gonna be a lot of fun to talk about the show. As I am very excited to watch the show, man. That card. Fucking crazy. As I've rambled on long enough, though. It's time to take this video home. I'm going over the time, brother. As I hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you guys for listening.